everyone, my name is teacher Ilona Smith. Today we're going to be looking at what to expect for a grade 11 June paper. Let's get into it. Hi grade 11s. Alright, so June exams, here we go. You know what, you crossed the hurdle of grade 10, so this should be a little bit easier this year. For those that have been wondering, where did teacher Ilona go? Why did she stop doing YouTube? I wouldn't call it a stop, I would call it a pause. So I apologize that I might have quote unquote disappeared, but trust me, I'm not going anywhere. Life just gets busy sometimes and recording does take a lot of time and effort. So there's some times where I'm just not able to get around to it, but me stopping YouTube, never. I don't see it ever happening. I love the impact that I make. I enjoy helping learners, and why would I want to stop doing what I love? So definitely not. Apologies to those that have disappointed in my quote-unquote disappearance, but in no way have I gone anywhere, and I'm very happy to be back. All right, without further ado, let's get into it. As you know, your exam is split into two papers, paper 1 and paper 2. Let's dive into paper 1. So paper 1, we have the business environment and business operations. Right, when looking on the business environment side, we're looking at the influences of the business environment, the challenges of the business environment, adapting to the challenges of this environment, the corporate social response, the contemporary socio-economic issues, apologies for that, and then the business sectors. When looking on business operations, we're looking at the marketing function and the production function. All right, that was a mouthful. So grade 11s, as you've noticed, this year is a lot more work and there's a lot more to do than grade 10. Just don't fear, this pace will be the same for grade 12. So see this as preparing you for grade 12, although I know it can be really overwhelming. All right, so if you haven't figured out by now, this table helps you and prepares you for the paper to know which chapters will be asked in what questions. So if we're working left to right, question 1 will be all the chapters mixed. Then we're looking at section B, which is question 2, 3, and 4. So question 2 will be about business environments and business environments only. So you're looking at all those chapters, the influences, the challenges, adapting, the socioeconomic issues, and then the business sectors. When looking at question 3, it'll be about business operations only. So marketing and production function. In question 4 will be 40 marks. So question 2, 3, and 4 are 40 marks, sorry. Question 4 is going to be 40 marks. 20 marks will be from business environment and 20 marks from business operations. So it's a bit of a mix. I'm going to go through an exam paper just so you can see this in more practical. Then section C, the dreaded essay. So we have business environment, which will be question 5. Then we have business operations, which will be question 6. All right, so let's go through a paper and dive into it and see exactly what I'm trying to say and how I'm trying to help you for this June exam paper. So here's a paper from the Northwest Province, grade 11. It's last year's paper 1 for June. See, 150 marks for 2 hours. Okay, here are all the instructions. They remain the same. You're welcome to pause the video and go through them. I'm not going to go through them at this stage unless requested. Right, what is important is if we come down to this table, you'll see the estimated time on how long you should spend on each section. I would tell you to pay a lot of attention here because you can see question 1 should only take you 20 minutes. If you're going to take longer than 20 minutes, you're robbing time from your section B and your section C, which you need the most amount of time. So use this table as a guide to try and help you pace yourself, because I know business studies can be a lot and you need as much time as you can get for that essay because it counts 40 marks. Like I said, question 1, here you can see it's all mixed. We're looking at ways of forming a power relation, the impact of what type of socioeconomic issue, the general increase in prices of products. So it's all mixed. All right, continuing there as well, choose the word to form the sentence, and then match column A and column B. But again, everything is mixed. Once we reach to section B, you'll see there's 3 questions, 2, 3, and 4. You need to do 2 questions only. Okay, so business environments. Like I said, if we look back at that table, we're looking at the influences, the challenges, adapting, socioeconomic issues, and in the business sectors. So here, name any 2 types of business sectors, primary and secondary. Outline the functions of trade unions. Identify the socioeconomic issue faced in the different statements. Explain the purpose of Labor Relations Act. And then we're looking at, quote, 2 ways that this type of business can be involved in macro. Okay, moving on there, discuss the advantages of being involved in macro environment, and then suggest ways that businesses can overcome competition. As you can see, we're only asking those business environment chapters. Now when we're moving on to question 3, see the heading Business Operations. What chapters under Business Operations? We have Marketing and Production Function. So here we're looking at list 4 categories of consumer goods. That's your convenience goods, your specialty goods, luxury goods, and so on. Outline the purpose of packaging. Identify the type of intermediary. Explain the reasons why a manufacturer might prefer to make use of indirect distribution. Distinguish between direct and indirect. Name 1 stage of production, of product design. Discuss the effectiveness of personal selling, and then advise a business on the role of marketing. You can see we're only asking marketing and production function. Then when we hit to question 4, miscellaneous, important to note here is here it is split out into business environments, and here down below is business operations. So you'll see the first part of questions will be the business environment, and then the second part will be business operations. It is important though, I feel I shouldn't have to state this, but I've seen this a lot in the past. Learners will only answer 1 section in this. So they might only answer business environment. You're robbing yourself of 20 marks from the business operations. So you need to do the entire question. But moving on to the business environments. So altogether, that should amount to about 20 marks there out of the 40 marks for this question. So we're looking at the challenges of the market environment, the meaning of industrial relations, how to form a power relation, quote, challenges in the microenvironment, quote, another 2 challenges in the microenvironment, and then suggest ways that businesses can have a direct influence. Operations, marketing, and production function. List 4 marketing activities. Identify the pricing technique that's used. Discuss the importance of pricing. Recommend ways that a business can manage safety in the workplace. Now we're moving on to section C, the essay, question 5 and question 6. Here again, look at the heading, business environments. Question 6, business operations. So they specifically looked at adapting to the challenges of business environments for question 5. Can they combine the chapters? 100% for an essay. But remember, business environments will only be about that side of the table of those chapters in business environments. So here we have the advantages of networking. Then we have the types of lobbying, so hedging and bargaining sessions. Discuss any 3 ways the business can adapt to challenges. Recommend projects that can be undertaken by businesses as part of social responsibility. Then we're looking at question 6, which is the business operations, production function. Here we're looking at the advantages of production planning, 3 aspects that must be considered during production control, the purpose of the Occupational Health and Safety Act, and then recommending precautionary measures that businesses should take when handling machinery. So, how to approach this paper 1? My advice would be look at the table and already you can start planning and mapping out. I showed you now, when it says business environment, only those chapters are answered in questions 2, question 4, and question 5. When answering business operations, there we're looking at question 3, question 4, and question 6. Okay, very, very, very important. So my advice would be look at which side has information that comes more naturally and easily to you, and that's maybe quote unquote easier to study. I would then put more focus on that side. But wait, am I telling you to disregard the other side? No, why would I do that? Absolutely not, because those questions are being asked in question 1 and the second portion of question 4. So you are disadvantaging yourself a lot if you're only going to study one side of the table. So please do not do that. All I'm advising is put a bit more focus into the one side or the other side. So, in my personal opinion, the marketing and production function is a huge chapter. Marketing, if you're looking at the notes, is chapter 9, 10, and 11, and then the production is chapter 12. It is a lot to study. So my advice, for me, it comes a bit more easily, the business environment. But as you saw while I was going through the paper, I was able to list stuff in the marketing questions. So definitely do go over them. And my best advice would be, learners always ask, what is the essay? What is the essay? Well, here you have it. Now you can see question 5 will be business environments and question 6 will be business operations. So already pick a side and choose already now while you're studying which essay you want to answer, question 5 or question 6. And now that you know what the essay you are going to do, you can start preparing. You can start looking at business environment essays. Look in the learner book that I often use in my notes, and also look at past papers. Look how they ask the essays. Practice a bunch of different essays. All right, but without further ado, let's move on to paper 2. So here we have business ventures and business roles. So on the business ventures side, we have the benefits of a company over other forms of ownership, and then the avenues of acquiring a business. On the business role side, we have creative thinking and problem solving, stress, crisis, and change management, and then professionalism and ethics. Right, so once again, going through this, moving left to right. Question 1 will be all the chapters. Question 2 will be business ventures. Question 3 is going to be business roles. Question 4, 20 marks business ventures, 20 marks business roles. Section C, question 5, we're looking at business ventures. Question 6, business roles. Let's look through a past paper. All right, again, the Northwest Provincial Government paper. You'll see here business studies, paper 2 for June. Again, there's that table that I said to work out your timing and planning for the paper. Question 1, like we've said before, you can see it's mixed. Question 1, we can see that the company has limited liability and it ends with LTD. Businesses use what type of thinking when applying new thinking patterns to old situations? That's creative thinking and problem solving. Businesses apply what type of principle? That's professionalism and ethics. Right, moving on. Okay, choose the word to complete the sentence. Match column A with column B. Again, you can see it's all mixed. Then section B. Question 2. Name any 4 aspects to be included in this prospectus. That's in the forms of ownership chapter. Outline the procedure for the formation of companies. Same chapter. Then, advantages of partnership. Characteristics of a partnership. Discuss the reasons why an entrepreneur may decide to purchase an existing business. Identify the business avenue. Outsourcing, franchising, and leasing are the 3 different types. Advise businesses on the contractual implication of franchising. See, question 2, 40 marks. Question 3, business roles. Here we have to state 4 internal causes of change, the meaning of creative thinking, identify the problem-solving technique used, explain the benefits of creative thinking, quote 2 ways which the business can conduct themselves in a professional, responsible, and ethical manner. Discuss these ways, explain the benefits of an ethical business venture, and then recommend ways in which a business can create an environment that stimulates creative thinking. All right, as you can see, go back to that table. Look at exactly which chapters they're asking. Then miscellaneous, once again, business ventures, questions. Business roles, questions that follow. So ventures, we're looking at listing 2 aspects to be included in the memorandum of incorporation, outlining differences between a private and a personal liability company, characteristics of a sole proprietorship, the impact of outsourcing, and then contractual implications of outsourcing. Business roles. 4 examples of external causes of change. Identify 2 major changes. Explain strategies that can be used to deal with affirmative action, and then suggest ways that businesses can deal with the crisis in the workplace. Then we have section C, question 5 and 6, the essay. Business ventures, here we're looking at specifically the benefits of a company over other forms of ownership. So outline legal requirements of the company, explain the impact of a public company, discuss the benefit of establishing a company versus other forms of ownership, advise prospective entrepreneurs on the challenges of establishing a business versus other forms of ownership. Then again, important, see, business roles. Here we're looking at stress and crisis management. All right, grade 11. So here, take a last look at the table. So like I said, put your focus on one side and the other. Do not disregard the other side, but I'm hoping that now that you know what to prepare for the essay and you're not just swamped with all these chapters, that hopefully the marks will improve and it will boost. I always promised if I had exam tips and guides, I would help you out. So here you are. I really hope that this video helped you guys today, and I'm wishing you all the very best of luck. Remember, grade 11s, these marks this year, at the end of the year, is what you use to apply for universities. So make it count. And I wish you all the very best of luck for June. Know that I'm not going anywhere. Happy to be back. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.